Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty. Last time on Ramblin' with Rusty, we followed Ithillia to the plain of Fargrave in the hopes of stopping her from destroying reality as we know it. And after a little bit of travel through the plain, two of our allies were banished into the mini paths somewhere. So without further ado, let's pick up the adventure and try and rescue our allies and catch up with Ithillia.
The threads of fate surrounding Fargrave are in turmoil. Something significant shall soon occur. Feel the currents of fate flow through you.
Well, I would suspect that having the plane's master return
The currents of fate shall revitalize you.
is quite significant. Now, regardless of anything else, it's going to cause issues.
Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy. A lingering memory. Use the echo name, Proxy.
Your wanderings are futile, Torbasad. What you seek is here. The loom of the untraveled road. I have no idea what it is, but I am certain it's important.
You can stare at the sealed portal until you go mad, Vargas. I go in search of my missing memories.
A memory of Torvasad and Vargas before they recovered what had been forgotten. Let us talk. I almost feel sorry for Ithillia's scions. To exist for millennia, tormented by the sense they were missing something, and could not find their purpose. The loom of the untraveled road. That must be the loom Ithillia spoke of in Miskarkand. Indeed. Clearly the loom of the untraveled road is an apparatus of great importance. Vargas forgot what it was, yet its existence never ceased to gnaw at her. This is where Ithillia's trail has been leading us. We must... Perhaps there is...
Okay.
A dormant portal. Proxy, we must find a way to activate it. That did something. Try interacting with more of the mirrors. Well done. The dormant portal has awakened.
Let's see. Yeah, this looks familiar too.
Is this another isolated section of Fargrave, or a pocket dimension within the demo? Proxy, look. Another memory. Use the echo here.
My loom of the untraveled road fills this place. From its core, I can break the shackles of fate, undo mistakes, unlock possibilities. create new histories.
Ithillia can use the loom to change history. That is how she will restore what was lost.
It's magnificent. But something succeed as a threat. A threat. Every being, what they choose to be true. All shall.
That great skeleton above is one of the best. Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Ithillia and Vargas have reached the loom's core. We must reach them before they destroy the reality we know.
Yeah, I still don't see this. Oh, that great skeleton up there. Okay.
The currents of fate shall revitalize. Feel the currents of fate go through. Let fate renew your vigor. Do you see the arches before us? I think they mark the doorway to the next part of the loom. I am not sure how to proceed, and we have no time to wander aimlessly. Perhaps the skein of secrets can show us the way. Proxy, are you injured? I am surprised you were not injured, Proxy. Unrolling the skein of secrets appeared to precipitate a reciprocal paroxysm that is, it triggered a backlash, as I am sure. Indeed. And whatever caused that also completely drained the skein's power. Perhaps Ithillia protected the loom of the untraveled road. I cannot say. I have witnessed enough of Ithillia's realm to feel the power flowing through it. I believe I can use my portal magic to proceed deeper into the... Hurry now. The portal I opened should carry us as far as the loom's core.
Ithillia does not wish to be disturbed. Rot in the very prison that held her for all those eons.
Vargas diverted my attention. She trapped us in Ithillia's...
This is how it must be,
I see a memory.
Ithillia.
Use the echo near.
For the sake of reality, you cannot walk free.
You cannot contain me forever, Mora. In time, I will escape this cell.
No fate that I foresee results in your freedom. I am sorry, Ithillia, but I do this to preserve reality.
Hermaeus Mora could not predict what he could not perceive. Ithillia's scions, the unseen. Come, we must find a way to escape. I sense something. The lamp still functions, and it revealed a path. We should follow its guidance. Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Is that Fargrave? These ruined mirrors look into different realities. They may be doors to the many paths.
Shard Marshal Vargas sent us somewhere. The Fargrave we were exploring faded away. I suddenly found myself in another version of our reality. A mirror world. I don't know how else to explain it. Whatever part of the many paths I was hurled into, it was a dark reflection of our reality. I don't know. I never saw her after Vargas cast a spell. She might have been in the world I was trapped in, or she could be anywhere. On the other side, mirrors are like windows. You can see through them, but that's all. These were the only mirrors I found. I couldn't pass through until you used the lamp. I'm not sure there's a way out of the many paths without some sort of help. Let's stay in this reality, friend. I think we can reach the end of the maze from here.
If there is no escape by the road Baragon followed, we must continue on. Lead the way, Roxy. Let fate renew your vigor, Roxy.
Can you hear me? Get me out of here! I thought I was never going to get out of there.
The lamp. Its power is gone.
When Vargas attacked, I saw a flash of light and suddenly I was somewhere else. It looked sort of like Fargrave, but everyone was gone, including Baragon. I wandered until I found those mirrors.
Look, an alarm. It worked. And the Abolisher appears unaffected for now. No matter. Let us leave this place.
What in the name of all the divines is that thing?
A Daedric apparatus of
Now I can undo my long imprisonment. Make it so I was never forgotten. I can find a path in which the princes and I were never in conflict. And with the loom, I shall weave it into this reality.
Feel the current of fate flow through you. The currents of fate shall revitalize you. Ithillia has not yet activated the loom. We can still intervene. Let fate renew your vigor, Roxy. Let the threads of fate restore your strength. The currents of fate shall revitalize you.
Now, give them no quarter!
Vargas is shielded, friend! Use Abolisher to destroy the portal!
Feel the currents of fate flow through you.
the damage from? Come on!
These abolished against me!
Why, mortal? I do this for you. Spartans, protect the loom!
Let fate renew your vigor, Nexus. Feel the currents of fate flow through
Defend the loom!
Let the threads of fate restore your strength.
Spartans, no! Wait. I can set this right.
Now, Proxy, use Abolisher to destroy the loom.
My loom! Such terrible power!
The loom is destroyed, my prince. We must leave this place.
I am the last tomorrow, the Unweaver. I am filled with the power of the many parts. Come, Torvasard, away!
You did it, friend.
But what's happening to Ithillia?
Ithillia has become something else.
Abolisher is depleted, but it did its job. The loom has been destroyed. I shall open an exit. Let us leave this place.
Well, and Ithillia has become the monster Mora foresaw. And that we saw in one of the mini paths.
Good to see you, comrade. Baragon's waiting for you in the relic room.
Hello, friend. Put the relics in the case. I'm not sure I want to keep those in my house forever, but that's good for now. I know losing the use of the relics is bad, but at least we destroyed the loom and stopped Ithillia from changing our reality. You know, I can't even conceive of what that actually means. But now that we're back in Westweald, I convinced Count Calantius and Greenspeaker Derelith to sit down and talk. They're finally ready to discuss stabilizing relations between Skingrad and Vashabar. I offered my home as a private venue for their meeting. They also want to speak to you. Don't look so surprised. You're a hero! You brought down Nantharion and defeated Shard Marshal Vargas. Yes, there are Recollection and Shard-born stragglers to deal with, but you earned the trust of both Wood Elves and the Colovians through your actions. They're waiting for you out in the hall. I don't know what exactly they want to talk about, but it probably wouldn't hurt to remind them that friends make better neighbors than enemies.
Tribune Alea has spoken at length about you and enthralled me with tales of your exploits on behalf of Westweald. And to think you're not even a native of Skingrad or Vashabar. I hope it isn't too late for us to learn something from your example. It will not be easy to overcome the distrust the Recollection sowed between Colovians and Wood Elves. But thanks to your valiant defense of Westweald, I think I can convince my people to see the opportunities here, not just the threats. For my part, yes. Of course, I must persuade some nobles and landowners to part with abandoned estates they can no longer return to, but I want to see the new forest held by allies of Skingrad, not left empty to be overrun by monsters and outlaws. I spend a lot of coin to buy land, and with that land, I secure a treaty of cooperation with our new neighbors. I thank you, hero. You aided Westweald in our time of need. Wherever your journey leads next.
Nantharion betrayed all we hold sacred, Count Calantius. And he has paid for his crimes with his life.
I want no war with Vashabar, but Nantharion left Ostermere in ruins and killed our people.
We cannot return Dawnwood to the seed it sprang from, but we too seek peace. We shall do everything we can to prove ourselves friends and allies to the Weald.
Well, interesting. So I talked to
Through
him
all
and
we faced,
wouldn't let me talk
it
to
wasn't
her
until
after.
I was lost in the many paths that I realized the true danger to the Weald. I think you saved everything when you destroyed the loom of the untraveled road. Of course, Ithillia, that's tomorrow's problem, friend. You stopped the Recollection, and you held back the forces of Miramor. The people of Westweald can handle what's left of Ithillia's servants. We're free to find our own way forward now. Thanks to you.
Symmetry of the Weald. Spell damage, crit chance. Status effect.
I know the history of our world is far from perfect, but I'm glad we stopped Ithillia from changing everything that happened since the time of the Aelids. Not even a Daedric prince could get that right, I think. Anyway, you know, it's funny. Not very long ago, I would have told you all I wanted was to deal with the threat of the Recollection, and then retire from adventuring again. Go back to my books and scrolls, enjoy the peace and quiet. I like being unretired. I think I was getting too comfortable puttering around in this great big house. After our recent adventures together, I'm ready for a few more. Little ones, anyway. And preferably not too dangerous. Oh, right. Nantharian told you I was called Baragon Sharpdagger, the hero of Ninglania Pass. Look, I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I helped save some wood elves caught between bandits and a rampaging lurcher. No big deal.
Well, I've been there. And he's right, it's not really a big deal.
I don't think we're done with Ithillia, comrades.
I think Ithillia has other concerns, which may become our problem later. For now, let's enjoy our victory.
Okay, so I don't get to speak with her again. Yeah, it looks like we are done with the story quests. And we're on to other stuff.
The guild requests your help.
Take a shortcut through here. Well, while we're here, might as well deal with this. Let's see what we have to tear apart. Not much.
Legion jobs available here.
Work for the Legion.
You there.
Get paid.
The Imperial Legion of Westweald has need of your services. There are problems throughout the region and not enough. Are you familiar with the Theriker? It's a relatively recent addition to the Weald's wildlife. Not sure where it comes from, but it appeared shortly after the southwestern. Reports indicate sightings to the southwest, near Firelight Cave. I need someone to see if the Theriker are establishing dens. Then, collect samples for our mages to study. Claws, fangs, feathers, and eggshells should suffice. The wilds of Westweald have become an...
Julianos, help me. This is a logistical nightmare. Please tell me you're here to help. Have you heard of the Recollection? Some sort of cult or militant society? They're causing all sorts of problems in the Weald, and we finally got a lead on some of their leaders. But I received word that Recollection leaders are meeting far to the west of here, near the town of Such, in a place... Remember, the Legion...
A wandering adventurer?
Westweald.
Join forces with Light. Follow the sounds of fighting.
Alrighty, well. Let's see. We need to come over here. However, folks, that will have to wait until next time. We are out of time for today's episode, so we will take care of these quests in tomorrow's episode. Until then, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.